before the ball game, but the one that got the loudest applause was that of Brian Dawkins throwing out the first pitch. Brian earlier this week announced his retirement, held a press conference today over at the Nova Care Center, and then wearing the Jimmy Rollins jersey, threw the perfect one-hop strike to Jimmy Rollins behind the plate tonight with the first pitch. I'll tell you, it was one of the loudest rounds of applause for somebody other than a Philly that we've heard here. And speaking of B-Doc, he is with Greg Murphy.
Yeah, thank you very much, T-Mac. Certainly not a surprise that the fans got on their feet here at Citizens Bank Park to say thanks to this man who signed a one-day contract today with the Philadelphia Eagles to retire. We were just talking a bittersweet kind of day for you today.
No, it really wasn't bitter at all. It was a sweet day. I wanted to retire and just tweet it and have a couple of press conferences by phone and be done with it. But the Eagles wanted me to come in, and they did me right. And to hear my number getting retired and all of those things, what an honor, what an honor.
Yeah, that was the big news. Number 20 will not be worn by another Philadelphia Eagle for as long as they are around, and it is an amazing honor. And for a guy who had a terrific career, but maybe one that you didn't expect when you came out of college, right?
I did not expect to have the career that I had. Obviously, played 16 years. I did not. I just hopefully was to make the team, bust my behind to make the team, get some playing time, earn the respect of my teammates, get vested as a veteran. But here I am 16 years later being able to retire like this.
And you were able to do it in front of fans here in Philadelphia as Joe Blanton gets the strikeout there. The fans appreciated the baseball, and they certainly appreciated the football as well. And I know you appreciated them.
I do. I really do. I really did, and I really do. I still do. This is a place that I always call home. No matter where I live at the rest of my life, I always say that I grew up into a man here in Philadelphia.
You spent 16 years in the NFL, in my opinion, a Hall of Fame career. But you had some nerves out there when you were throwing that first pitch, did you not?
But I haven't been that nervous in forever. I was like, you guys to be kidding me. It's not like I got to strike anybody out. But what I did I was ahead of the count. Yes, so I was trying to get him guessing, and so I threw my curve drop at the last second to make sure I get him swinging at something.
Brian Dawkins always thinking when out on the field, no matter what field it is, and your good friend Jimmy Rollins framed the pitch very nicely, so we'll call it a strike. Brian Dawkins, thanks for everything. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Number 20. Back to you, T-Mac.
All right, Murph, thank you very much. Yep, it'll become the 8th jersey number that the Eagles will retire, which is pretty impressive. And he joins the list that includes the late Reggie White, Jerome Brown, Chuck Bednarik. I mean, some pretty cool names.
That's number 60.
That is number 60.
What are some other names on this?
Steve Van Buren.
Yeah. 15.
Little roller over to second base. To his left is Orr.
I think I better quit while I'm ahead.
Well, let's see. Steve Van Buren, number 15.
Yeah, that's what I said, 15.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tom Brookshire, number 40.
40, yeah.
Bednarik, 60. I mean, the list is impressive in their own individual. There you go, Wills.
There it is. Yeah. I thought Retzlaff was on there. Pete wore 44. Yeah. Palmer Pete Retzlaff, a great guy who's still in the area and is a huge baseball fan. I've run into Pete quite a few times over the years, and he loves to watch the games, and what a good player he was.
Well, of course, Brian's number will be retired on September 30th of this year. 2 outs here in the top of the second in a 1-0 ball game. Here's Wellington Castillo.